Your live.
Hey everyone, Heather here. And for day 5 of the 10-day tackle, we are just going to jump into it doing a live stream because I wanted to talk about this topic, which is the title of the video, what it's like to date an entrepreneur. But I figured it would go way past the allotted time of what my camera can record. And I actually was kind of interested in having a discussion in case some of you guys jump in on, Tom made a good point earlier. If any of you guys are watching me because you're interested in entrepreneurship, you're interested in starting a side thing, you're interested in maybe pursuing a creative endeavor on the side, maybe some things that you can keep in mind, be aware of when it comes to your significant other, because your decision is definitely going to have an effect on them. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. But before we jump into it, I just want to give a major shout out to the people who are doing the 10-day tackle. Man, I'm loving the video so far. What do you think?
It's awesome. We talked last night that there's like, what did we count, almost 40 yesterday?
Yeah.
40, so today it'll be more than that. That's crazy. It's like 40 stories that would have gone untold.
40 stories
just in the last week.
And I can gush about it all day, but I love how...
Sorry, I'm just going to check and make sure the stream's working okay.
How exploring...
No, it works.
Hi, Bill. What happened? You froze. Okay, we're just gonna...
I thought it was a nickname. And he was like, "What's happening? You froze." And I was like, I don't know what that slang is.
Yeah. But I love how... okay, I'm back. Sorry, I don't know where it's freezing. But I love how exploratory everyone is being with their creativity. I love seeing that. And I like seeing things click. Many of you guys have said that although the story is still something that you're trying to figure out, technically things are getting easier. I've heard that from 3 different people, which is crazy because, that's the thing. If you do it every day, things just start to become, you don't have to be so conscious of like, I'm going to whip out the tripod and put in the memory card. Like that starts to just, I don't know.
Well, if you did a video a week, it would take you 10 weeks to do what you're doing in 10 days. Otherwise.
Yeah, exactly. So baptism by fire here. Anyway, so hi, Tom.
Hi.
This is my significant other of almost a year and a half, almost a year and a half. And he, I think, has had the privilege.
Yes, most definitely.
Of observing the craziness that is my entrepreneurial journey. There's literally no one in this stream right now. Is it not on?
I don't know. I had it working. Maybe I'll want me to play it.
Let's see. It's gonna be sad if no one's on.
No, it's there. But see, I'm watching and it's not even showing.
Oh, so who knows? Okay.
Yeah, but it didn't say anything when William was there. See?
You're so okay. I don't know what it's
saying. The stats are all funky.
Anyway, okay, so Tom, what have you learned about entrepreneurship that you didn't know before me?
I think how difficult it is to be your own boss, which is the thing people always want to say. I want to be my own boss, but then realizing that you will likely be the worst boss you've ever had. And I don't mean that in an insulting way because you're the first one to say that, but that would not be something I would expect from someone who's starting their own thing or doing their own thing.
In what way?
Well, because you figure like if you start your own thing, that means you're in charge of it. So you don't have to complain about all the stupid stuff that you have to deal with in a regular workplace. But then it also means that you don't automatically have the same boundaries of when to work, when not to work. What goals to meet, there's no one to sit down and give you like a regular review and say, this is where you're at right now.
Right.
It's, I've seen the guilt where it's hard we both struggle to do nothing.
Yeah.
To just sit back and relax because we both want to do a lot of things. But I definitely know that like, if it's 5:30 at night and like, we just want to sit on the couch, you definitely have the but I could be working and finishing this and doing that mode.
how do you think I have done in terms of work-life balance?
I think I don't know of anyone who has it perfectly, so I don't think there's like you did it. But I think that you've actively worked to achieve it, and I think in the past year it's gotten way better because it is a lot less now. You've done a lot to match your schedule to my schedule,
Yeah,
which then
even sleeping.
which eliminates the issue
Yeah,
because it eliminates that like guilt of it's 6:30. What should I be working on? Because you're like I'm off work, and you know. But you didn't start working at 3 p.m. Like you start early in the day, and I think you've done a good job of prioritizing yourself, like going to the gym and eating healthy and stuff like that. You're not like today. I ate a Quest cookie at my desk while replying to emails and writing a lesson plan. Like it's not a good lunch. Whereas you're like I can sit down and like bake the thing that's on my fitness plan, and
right.
like
Yeah.
I think you've done a good job of prioritizing that yourself into your work, into your schedule, into your goals.
Derek Snyder says hello. Bill says, to me, having your own business is one of the most hardest things you can do. This is very true. Austin says, what's up? What's up? And Joey Sniffin Crew says, you're a soy boy and she's thick. I don't know what that means.
It's fine.
What do you know what that means?
Yeah, it means I'm like floofy and you're like you got it going on.
How do you know what that means?
I never go to high school.
Oh my gosh. Okay, anyway, so hi
So-
James and Mark. So okay, what I don't know if everyone's entrepreneurial journey is like this or if it's just mine, but I have ADHD and I'm also very creative. So I come up with a million ideas.
I feel like there's an overlap though between people who start their own thing and have ADHD. Like I feel like almost everybody I've followed or looked in on or heard from like has that. Almost everybody has that thing.
So every time I have an idea, and that's kind of the inspiration behind this live stream was because of course I came up with another idea today, being inspired by Kevin Hart's What the Fit collaboration he just did with Casey Neistat. And I watched it and I was like, Tom and I make such a great team. And, we recently worked on an actual paid client project together. We're still working on it. We've done several collaborations in the past. And I came up with this idea and I was like, I want to create something together. And Sharespark TV was great. But I feel like, we could try something else. But anyway, not to discuss that. We don't have to discuss that right now. But I come up with a lot of ideas. How do they play out? Are they like good ideas?
There's really fun.
Here.
We can just
what is happening?
Move this person.
Yeah. So what do you think?
Wait, what was the question? I got distracted by the thing. Oh, starting another thing. I love the idea. My eternal battle is just hours in the day.
No, but for me specifically, because you've seen me come up with ideas and like, oh my gosh, this, and then this, and then this, and then this.
I think for you, the most important thing you can possibly do is pick a path and see it through to the end. Even if it ends up not working, just to, because we've in our discussions, I'm looking for something that has it, but I don't see. We made our analogy in our own discussions about like a gear. Like if you're trying to make a connection between something, but you keep like, I'm going to go here. No, I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here. And you end up with a journey that looks like a gear, but you just sort of end up, it never goes anywhere as opposed to like, I'm going to go from here to here.
Right.
And I think that that's important to focus on because if nothing has a chance to grow, like if you plant a bunch of seeds in a garden and you just water each one a couple days and then move on to the next one because it didn't grow, next one, like nothing will ever grow. But if you actually like tend to one, something will grow and you might be like, oh, I don't like this vegetable. Like, I don't want this seed, but I'll do this one over here. So that's, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. What do you think I'm really good at?
You're so good at dealing with clients and customers. And I mean, you've said, when you have meetings with people, you're like, hi, I'm Heather. And they're like, hi, here's my life story.
I know. It's so weird.
That doesn't happen to me. Like people are like, I don't need to talk to you.
What is it like? What is it like dating an entrepreneur? Someone who sets their own schedule, someone who, every decision is a life or death decision, and you have the complete opposite of just beautiful, regulated routine structure.
Well, I mean, there's that right there, which is the grass is always greener kind of thing. Because, you see the benefits of mine and I see the benefits of yours too, when I'm dragging myself out of bed, and even when you get up at the same time, but you're like, I'm going to make breakfast and be in my pajamas for right now. And I'm, driving to work. I definitely go like, man, it'd be nice to like set my own hours. But at the same time, you're like, it's nice that like, no matter, my paycheck is the same at the end of the month, like regardless of what happens at work, and you don't have that security. So, I mean, it's just sort of different. So there's that kind of, sometimes it's envy. Sometimes it's because sometimes I'll come home and you'll be like, oh, I don't miss that at all. When I talk about like an annoying email chain or a meeting or whatever, and you're like, that's why I can never go back. And then other times you're like, see, like you get time off, it's Christmas break and I work for 2 weeks of the month and I still get my full paycheck at the end of the month. And you're like, see, that's like, so it kind of depends. And I think that's true for both of us though.
This is so annoying.
Oh, no.
So like, okay, the other thing that we were going to talk about today was like YouTube comments. And like, it just annoys me. It annoys me because you know what? It sucks that I will get these comments and you don't.
Oh, I've never gotten those.
That sucks.
Well, except for once on my Apple Watch video where people said real mean things to me, like the meanest things I've ever heard.
Oh,
and I was like, but it was on like they were mad about how I compared one watch to another watch. And I was like, why this?
Really quick, Leaders Inspired said, difficult to find balance, an ongoing intentional journey. Yes.
Yeah.
Patricia's been killing it on the 10-day tackle. I mean, her editing skills are getting like, I mean, you're total natural, first of all. Who are the people? Can you delete them?
We've been
kind of.
Yeah, we've been blocked.
But I mean, like, sorry, we're talking about 3 different subjects at the same time right now. But like, literally, I'm just annoyed that I would get. Let me tell you, 10-day tackle people. When with every subscriber that you get, hopefully, ideally, you've cultivated the community of people that you want in your tribe. But yeah. I mean,
it's a gender thing. It's way different for a girl versus a guy.
It sucks. I wish it weren't that way, but it just is.
Yeah, it's frustrating.
It's so frustrating. It's so dumb.
I don't know.
Suck.
I don't know. I mean, I had my comments here. It'd be interesting.
Okay, so
it'd be interesting to compare your like most recent 3 or 5 comments to mine.
Okay,
like,
you want to? We can do that. Well, mine are 10-day tackle comments right now, so they're.
Well, do your ones that are not 10-day tackle related.
I think I've gone through them.
I mean, just like find a random like my most recent comment is on a video I did for a lens review, and it says, "Hey, glad you had a video on this. I'm just about to buy it. Hope you're doing well."
Why does this chick dress like a skater boy? Also, she's driving around a Camaro. Come on, bro.
Here's my other one. Thank you for all of this, especially what to expect on the test day. You said they allow. This is on a drone test video. You said they don't allow you to take anything in. Do you know if they'll let you take water? It might sound stupid, but I can't go an hour without water.
Actually, I have really good comments right now.
That's good.
There's usually like
a lot
of annoying ones.
Mine are mostly customer support based. It's either like, nice, cool, thanks, or it's like, but how do you on the 3D printer, how do you switch the thing with the stuff? And I'm like, I don't work for the company, dude. Like, I know. I don't know.
No, I have really good ones right now. But
that's good.
That just thinks.
You've gotten some gross comments though that I've never gotten, and I'm not asking for them. but it's just something to be aware of. But I mean, I think taking it back to your question though.
Yeah.
And this part of this could be personality, because there's certain things we focus on differently than others. But like, even when I get those mean comments, The mean comments I don't think bother either of us, where it's just someone going off and being super rude because it's just like,
Oh yeah, those
who
are
cares?
easy to
The little
that.
ones,
It's just annoying, but
the little ones, like I'm trying to find one where it's like,
oh yeah, it's so funny how you're bothered over certain comments.
yeah, the ones that bother me are like, there was one where I did a lens comparison and this guy was like, you cannot use moving objects when you're comparing two lenses. You like, and I was like, bro, like I do video, moving objects happen. And then, what was that?
Did you Venmo me?
I didn't. James did.
Why did you just pay me $10?
Because 10 days tackle.
I
But
don't get it.
But it's those little ones that like it's almost like they either feed into an insecurity you have about yourself, where you're like, I don't know if this video is that good, and someone's like, this video is not as good as your other videos. And you're like, or it attacks your credibility, where I go like, hey, here's a video where I'm sharing my technical expertise, and someone like acts as if they know better, thinking I didn't like think about this thing. Like those bother me, but I think because it's such a side thing, it's really fun. It's my main hobby, but at the same time, for you, it's tied directly into your revenue stream, into your business, and so it's much more of a reflection of. I feel like I don't know.
This is the thing, because for my YouTube channel, so much. I mean, I was just having a conversation today with someone who's a fellow board member of the freaking Chamber of Commerce, and he took the time to tell me like how courageous I was on my channel for putting myself out there, showing what I'm struggling with, showing that it's not all perfect, and completely admitting that I have no idea what I'm doing. And he just was so moved by that. And you know, that is what I do on my channel. So it's really weird when people like come on with the comments.
Well,
you know what I mean? They lay it on real thick, and like, hey, I get that it comes with the territory. I've definitely built a thick skin over, these years, but I'm also kind of like, where are you coming from, bro? I don't know if that's what you're saying, but really quick, James. Okay, so James Venmo'd me $10. I need to shout him out because he said super chat's not working for me because he doesn't know his password. Just wanted to thank you for coming up with this idea for the 10-day tackle for us. Yes, James, you're doing amazing. I heard your video because I was like typing up my Instagram thing yesterday. I heard it. I didn't watch it, so I really want to watch it. I'm a day behind with watching all the 10-day tackle ones, but it was I'm so proud of you. That was like, I think that's the video I've been waiting for you to make since day one, straight up.
What's cool to see too on James' channel, since he has a large audience already, both of them do. And these videos are like different, completely different from what's normally posted, and that there's a lot of really positive reaction from the existing audience, which is super cool.
I've seen the comments. They make me happy.
Yeah. Which I mean, if I had only known James and Mark from the channel, I would love this like 10 behind the scenes things in a row.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're like a fan.
Oh yeah.
This is just FYI, James and Mark. This is totally like potential Patreon content.
Oh yeah.
If you ever want to think about like how to monetize.
James said he hates a thumb down within the first 2 minutes, though. You know what I heard somebody does? These are 10 things I hate, things I don't appreciate. Somebody online somewhere posted a thing where they said instead of liking their video, like a lot of people upload their video, and as you're uploading it, you give it the first like. They give it the first dislike because people sometimes are in such a rush to just be the first one to dislike a video.
Oh, so they take away
They just preemptively do it. And I was like, that's kind of smart. It's kind of smart.
Oh my God, I love that. Wow, that's interesting.
I have not tried it. Wow. And then, of course, you make someone mad and they go and just dislike. Yeah. But it's like, why do you have time for that? I don't think I've ever disliked a person's video. I dislike by not watching it. I'm sure I have, but I don't remember.
I know. I don't even think you can find like
Yeah, you can't look at your.
Yeah, there's a liked playlist.
Well, yeah, you want to see that one. The dislike one, I would just like, I wouldn't sit there and dislike it. Like, I just don't watch it. That's me not liking it.
I have a question.
Sorry.
Going back to dating an entrepreneur,
Right.
what have you learned from observation that maybe had an impact on your own approach, productivity, work ethic?
Well, I mean, productivity is huge.
This is hard because we're already such an entrepreneurial minded kind of person.
Yeah, I wasn't slacking in the productivity department, but just seeing how much or how little can be done in the same amount of time. Because I know you have those days where you're just like, oh my God, I had one like goal and I couldn't get it done. And then other times it's like 7:30 in the morning and you're like, my to-do list is finished. Whereas,
those are the best days, man.
Yeah.
I live for those days.
Those are cool. And the communication, I mean, real like genuine communication and, just client relations and stuff like that. When you work with people, not that I'm ever rude to people, but like, I don't have to provide great customer service to every stupid email I get from, like, I can just kind of go,
no, bro.
Yeah, no, we've discussed this, period.
Yeah. James and Mark says, do you have how to wrap up the 10-day tackle or maybe a survey to the people who participated or maybe even watched? Do you have an idea on how to wrap up the 10-day tackle?
To gather data?
Well, tomorrow I'm sending out my, this is the halfway point. Because even though today's day 5, you have to make day 5 for it to be the halfway. So sending that out first thing in the morning. And I know for sure that there are going to be 3 people that finish. I would like all people to finish, but I lost one today.
Oh,
I know. Every day,
I
lost one yesterday, I lost one today, and I get it because life happens.
Yeah, it's tough.
No, actually 5 people
that will finish.
Yes.
Oh, that's great. Because when you started, you're like, I was hoping for like 2 or 3.
Yeah. So.
James, you're committed. You're in it to win it, whether or not you want.
3, 4, 5. No, yeah, I'm counting you because I know you're the type who cannot. You're not gonna. There's no way you can do it. Everyone's now in it. They're counting down all 10 days, so you got to do it.
Once you get to the hump, too. Once you're closer to the finish line.
Yeah. Leaders Inspired is totally gonna finish.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kyle's
gonna finish. Okay, so wait, I'm totally off. Kyle's gonna finish.
Adoji,
Dave of the North.
That's a lot of people. James, Mark. Well, James.
Me, Mel.
Okay, that's the majority.
Yeah.
Okay.
I lost Stephanie yesterday.
Oh no!
I know.
Oh no!
I'm so sad.
Of all people.
And I lost Salsa Nips today.
Oh, no.
I know. So hopefully everyone sticks it out. I mean,
it doesn't mean they can come back and do.
That's what I said. I was like, yo, if you have to jump in tomorrow, jump in tomorrow. Yeah, it's fine.
Pick it back up.
Yeah, you're still making way more videos. You're still challenging. Oh, I totally forgot Javier. Javier's still going strong. Javier Grande. So yeah, that's a good what?
It's a good class.
7.
A good cohort.
Yeah, I got my cohort. It's been real fun. It's like this, I don't know. I just feel like I'm part of something.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's been fun.
And you started it.
Great conversation. I've been watching Kevin. Oh yeah, Kevin. I completely forgot. Oh, and Dan. I forget.
Look at all these people.
They're not on YouTube. Yeah. I said 3.
Yeah, it's like 9. 3 cubed.
Dan's on Instagram, so that's why I forget. And Kevin's been doing Twitch, but I'm in bed. I talked to him earlier.
Oh, okay.
He said hi.
Hi, Kevin.
But he was like, James tunes in every time. Because I think he streams at 11. I'm like, I'm in REM sleep.
Do not disturb.
So yeah. So it's been good. I don't know.
It's a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tomorrow for the rest of the times I'm gonna do my edited.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I thought we were gonna have this crazy conversation about entrepreneurship and like dating an entrepreneur, but we kind of went on several tangents.
Well, we can go back to the main thing. Tangents are fine.
So what would you say to like someone who is thinking about starting something, to the significant other of, how do you best support?
Here's the best way to support. Being supportive, and I learned this from one of my friends a long time ago. Being supportive does not mean always saying yes to somebody. That's not supportive. Being supportive does not mean when they go, I have this great idea, and you go, yay, you can do it. It sometimes means going, okay, but let's think about it. Like, what about this? What about that? And that sometimes feels hard, but can be the best way to be supportive.
And that is why I cannot tell you how much Tom's opinion means to me, because I trust him to keep it real. When if it's a bad idea, it's a freaking bad idea. Or if I'm slacking it, he'll tell me. Or if, my ideas evolved to the nth degree, he's like, yeah, dude, this sounds a little familiar.
Well, the frustrating thing is when I can't think either. This has happened, a dozen times, but I can't think of a concrete example. But where you'll be like, I don't know what to do about whatever, and I go, why don't you blank? And then you ruminate and stress out for like 5 days, and then suddenly you'll be like, you know what? I had a revelation today. I'm just gonna blank, and I'm like, it's a great idea. It's a great idea.
Yeah, you're so.
But I know it has to get like.
I need to
filtered
realize.
and processed and figured out, but that happens so many times.
The one thing that I think is really unique is that as a solopreneur who works from home, I feel like time passes in a very funny way compared to Tom, who literally goes to school, and it probably feels like a long day to you, but
These feel real short sometimes.
And that's what I'm saying, is because you interact with hundreds of people a day. And there's
so much noise.
I have interacted with 2 dogs.
That's a challenge, because also I come home and I'm like, God, I just want to be home. And you're like, let's go do something. And I'm like, I don't want to get out of this house. I just want to go to the couch. And I want it to be quiet, and I don't want to think. And that's why I just want to zone out and not have to deal with anybody's issues.
And this is another thing that I'm so conscious of is because he is this is why I'm trying to make friends here, because I don't want it to all fall on him. But if something's bothering me, or if I come to a new revelation or epiphany, if any significant thought happens in the day, I literally have no one to talk to. I don't have anyone to bounce the idea off of. So when he comes home, he gets the whole thing. And I feel so bad because he's so tired. And it's like, I used to, before you, I would just talk to myself. And then I would turn on the camera. That's the whole premise behind the vlog.
We had some amazing conversations though in those times. But there was one day, this would have been 3 weeks ago, where I remember sitting in your office and you were like, this, and I was that. And you're like, so what do you think? And I remember saying honestly, I have no idea. I can't do this right now. I don't even know what you said.
I love you.
But most of the time it's a lot of the times it leads to really good conversation. But it can definitely be tough. And then the same thing, because sometimes I come home and I'm amped and I'm just like, oh, and then this, and then we're going to do this, and then this thing is going to happen. And you just have to kind of sit there and okay. And then I start knowing that I'm talking a lot and it's pointless, and I can't help it.
Oh man. Yeah. That's why it's so important to be part of networking groups and community groups, whatever. I mean, it can't just it's a lot of pressure on the relationship, I think, to only depend on one person. So, Tom is just so good about airing me out. Yo, you haven't left the house in days. We got to go outside.
I mean, you go to tons of events and client stuff and things like that.
Yeah.
But it's yeah.
But even still, I have several clients that are remote, so
That's the hardest thing for, not hardest, but a difficult thing for me is to come home and like want to spend the weekend at home, maybe working on a project, maybe doing nothing, but not leaving the house.
And I have not left the house.
Yeah, like last summer we went on big trips and stuff. This summer that ain't happening. Like, small little trips here or there, but I'm so excited that summer vacation is home based. Like, I just want to work on projects. I want to like fix up some stuff, but I'm also kind of nervous because it's like, I know there's going to be that stir crazy of like, let's go do this. And what about this and that and this and that? And I'm just like, okay, but like home, like I don't want to go anywhere else.
Mr. JRH says, I'm a day trader. I deal with that also. No human interaction. Yeah. It's like, it's not that I'm not stimulated because geez, entrepreneurship is just like, trying to move mountains and putting out fires all day. So it's not no stimulation, but it's an interesting. I'm glad that I've volunteered for certain positions in the community to be able to work on things with a group of people that are not necessarily about my business, just because I think I think you need that.
Yeah, you do. And I have the opposite version of the same problem where I come home exhausted because all I've done is interact with people, but they're high school kids. It's not like I haven't been talking to my friends or my
peers or
it's a very different kind of interaction. But I come home and I feel like, okay, like I feel like I've interacted enough, but then I'm not going to make the extra effort to like hang out with a friend or like do something like that. James said,
James said,
he asked
Tom, how would your students do on something like this?
The 10-day tackle. It's interesting. This year did an experiment with the junior and seniors where they have to start YouTube channels because they don't have to make them public. We just have to critique them in class. But by creating the videos and then taking it a step further with descriptions and thumbnails and actually searching out good tags, if they do make it public, looking at their analytics, doing the banner, doing all that kind of stuff, the branding, like it's a whole bunch of different assignments. When it's video production, it's audience, it's graphic design, it's writing, like it's literally like all of the school subjects in one assignment. So I really like that. But what I've seen is there are some kids, everybody thinks every kid wants to be a YouTuber, and it is like the number one job that kids say they want. But it really doesn't mean that every kid wants to do it. And so what I've learned for next year is I actually want to make like a mini like creator academy, because there are kids who would just kill it and crush it and have a complete blast with it. And there's other kids who would hate every second of it.
There's no way anyone would do it daily.
Kids? They could, it'd be up to them. I've had them do daily. Like one of my students just finished a daily photo of the day challenge, but with
he was so great.
But with like edited, like with you not using a phone, like using a DSLR, different lenses, like taking photos and captioning them and that kind of stuff. And he did that for 31 days or something. And that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Leaders inspired. I totally understand. My husband feels the same way. Kata, hey guys, just discovered you. Hi.
We just discovered your comment.
Yeah, Kata. How'd you discover the channel and what do you do? Welcome, Kata. Leaders Inspired. It's an excellent project for students. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Patricia, if there's any way I could teleport you into Tom's classroom for a second, even as a guest speaker, she'd be great. She's 20 years of nonprofit experience. She's an administrator, trainer. I mean, we're gonna collab at some point.
Nice.
It's in the making. But Kata says, my boyfriend and I just started a small videography company and a YouTube channel. This live video is right on time for me. YouTube, mind reading again. Hope to be entrepreneurs ourselves. Nice. That's awesome. Look at that small videography company. That's so relevant, right? I mean, that's kind of, I don't know.
We've like played around.
We're playing with it.
We're playing with it.
We're playing with it. I mean, I was just telling James that I'm a little hesitant. And I don't know what the hesitation is, but I told James this. I didn't tell you this.
Oh.
No. Why do
Because I'm me. Have we met? I'm Tom.
This is Tom, okay? He always thinks it's him, and it never is. Anyway,
Okay, well, what is it?
Every wedding I've gone to, I've always looked at the videographers with such like pity.
It's okay. I take that back. People who are good at it, there's some people who, it's like anything. Some people love it and some people hate it. I hate it. What I like is,
see, you've done weddings.
I've done weddings. I've done photos and videos for weddings. Much prefer video because the photo is like, that's the thing. The photo is more important than the video because you put the photo on the wall, you put it as your profile picture. The video everyone thinks is really important, but you watch it 3 times and that's it. But the wedding video thing, it used to be set up a camera in the back, hit record, walk around the reception and like get people saying hi to the camera. Now you got to make friggin' the Hollywood blockbuster of the season, and it needs to look and sound amazing, and everyone has to be mic'd up. You need stabilizers. Yeah, you have to deliver the social media version. Then you got to do like a trailer version. Then you got to do the final version. And I have a friend that does wedding films, and I haven't worked with her in a while, but she used to hire me as a second shooter, which I liked because I would go for the day and I would just film all the stuff, give her the memory cards. She does the rest, and then I'm done. And that's fun, and I really like that. But she also really loves helping people with their weddings. But I liked like the project we're working on for Mark's organization. I like that a lot. I've never done a project. I enjoy that project. I've never done a project where like, kind of like I mentioned, where if it were the Aquabats, my favorite band, who do like, we need to hire someone to make our Kickstarter video. And I'm just like, I'm so psyched about this. Like,
right.
Oh my God. Like I've never had a client at that point where I was just like so pumped that they were my client.
Yeah. And I think that's just 2019 in general for me, because, you know, when you're an entrepreneur, when you're starting, you take any job.
Right.
You do shit for free even, you know, but I don't do too many of that. But then, you know, I've gotten to the point where now I'm like, I could do that. I don't know if I want to do that though.
Wait, what was it? The thing you're talking about weddings? Because James has one of those days when I got home and looked tired. So what did you tell James that you?
The wedding thing.
The wedding cinematographer.
You got home and looked tired, so she said, "Yeah."
Well, the good thing, what I have learned.
I'm just saying, like, I don't want to be that. I don't want to do that. I would love to do video projects with you, and this is kind of going off of the idea that I had, that one of the 2,000 million I come up with every day. But like, I really want to work on a show. I don't know what that show is, but maybe like a combination of Sharespark TV, but produced. And like, we had this idea. Well, I had this idea a while ago where I was like, we like visiting model homes. And so I was like, dude, we should like visit model homes and like react to us. Like,
there was another layer to it though.
Talking about the model homes. And then we were going to like do lifestyle photos because you can.
Oh, well, my favorite thing to do in model homes is make up stories for the people that live there, because they always have everybody's photos and like, this room is the baseball room because everything is baseball. But like the couple here in the master bedroom is older based on their pictures, which means this is their son who like went off to war and never came back.
But see, I want to do something like that with you.
My only hesitation with those projects is just time. That's it. I would love to. But
like, it reminds me of, remember when we went to the Palm Springs Air Museum mixer?
Mm-hmm. That was fun.
And you shot it. I was the host. I edited it, and it was great.
Had a blast. Yeah,
I loved it.
It was terrific.
I want to do something like that.
That was fun. There's
a thing there.
That was a natural, organic thing that popped up.
Okay, sorry. Let's catch up. Kata says, I'm here to learn. Hey, I'm here to teach. So ask away if you have any questions. Let's see. I watched ours about 50 times. Oh, that's so cute.
I mean, I have
James and Mark, though, theirs was so good.
Theirs is different. Yeah. I have a couple friends that I've watched a few times just because they're like really good. But I mean, in terms of like how often you see the wedding video to how often you see the wedding photos.
Right.
It's photos.
Rock Entry. Hi, guys. Cutest YouTube couple. Oh, cute. Rock Entry, if you're still there, congrats on the freaking ebook, dude. I'm so excited for you. I'm so excited for you. Kyle Simpson, I feel like we will enjoy the wedding videos more so when we are older.
Yeah.
There you go.
Which is hard. I used to teach yearbook, and that's what we always had to tell the kids, because we always had to market it as like, this is not for you right now in June of 2016. This is for you in June of 2046. Like
The videos?
the yearbook. Because they're like,
Oh,
oh,
the
I want to buy
yearbook.
the book. I'm like, you don't, that's not what it's for. Like, it's capturing the things. Like, social media can capture you right now. The book.
Like, seriously though, my first 10 videos, I can't tell you how many times I've watched them. I've probably 90% of the views on there because I just, I love seeing how bad they are, kind of thing, in a prideful way. Like it really shows how much I've learned in the past 3 years, and you might think that they might not go anywhere, but I don't know.
I talked about your videos on my podcast I recorded today.
Oh, cute. Okay. Kata says it's long hours and a lot of work, but can pay well. We do skit stuff on our channel. We both enjoy the creative side. End goal is to travel the world and maybe shoot docs one day. Hey, that's awesome. We'll have to check out your channel. Continue to create content, creative content for fun. We always want to do that. We have to do that.
What? Create?
For fun.
Yeah. Well, I mean, everything we do is for fun. We're so busy with our own stuff. We don't do a lot of stuff together.
Yeah. James and Mark, hello everyone. Please make sure to thumbs up this video.
Yes.
Oh my God, you're such a great mod.
He's the best.
Leaders inspired. You two are great. James and Mark, yesterday I geeked out because someone asked me about how to edit video, and I'm like, all right, let me tell you. Oh, cute.
Oh,
you are like so good. I can't tell you how proud I am.
I know.
I can't even believe you doubted yourself.
God, I had a dream last night about like having like, oh my God, I need to be teaching Adobe Premiere as well, and what's the best way to structure it.
So you stressed him out.
I have stress dreams. James didn't even know. He didn't tell me about that though.
Mark Entry. Oh God, my first videos suck. I'm gonna watch them. Martin, thank you for the $2 super chat. Come go live at Program Skate and Sound Shop in Fullerton. That's like way far, dude. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, it's hot. Kyle says skits like whose line is it anyway would be awesome. Improv. Okay, so first of all, I thought that after I did my speech earlier this month, Kata, oh wow, thank you. Gosh, thank you.
Dang. You gotta do these live streams more often.
I know. If you have a question, ask it so I can answer it. But thank you. But okay, so when I did that public speaking thing, oh my gosh, it kicked this like bug in me where it was like, I want to be a speaker. That's what I want to do. I want to get paid to do it. I want it to be one of the things that I offer. And I thought taking an improv class
I wanted to take an improv class forever
with public speaking. And so I checked in our, the Coachella Valley.
Seniors, Silver Sneakers Improv.
I mean, there's some on Meetup, but I didn't, there's a lot of Toastmaster groups, which I can go to, of course. But I really wanted, this is something I should have done in Long Beach.
I wanted to do improv for a long time.
I just want to try it. I'm scared as hell, but I think that's why I want to do it. Because I feel like it would be one of my things this year is to chase discomfort. So if I'm scared about it.
Not that comfort. Discomfort, not that comfort.
Pico Love X19. Hello from NYC. Hello.
I love New York.
Martin says, I know a merch drop. James and Mark, cool channel. Kata.
Interested in the 2% Japanese video. We're going to Japan soon. Next challenge, improv. Kyle says.
Yeah, I know. See, I wonder what to do. I didn't set March goals because I've been feeling terrible.
I think that's your goal, is to not feel terrible.
I know. But anyway. How would you improve the 10-day tackle?
Make it a 21-day tackle.
I don't think I could.
No, I mean,
I don't think you need. I mean, I think there's a significant, value in doing it longer.
I mean, it's a totally different thing. I don't know that I would really improve anything, honestly. I mean, I don't know. It seems like it's exactly because you have said forever that your ideal person for a customer or client or the person you interact with is someone who's like on the fence, like I was or James was, of like, I want to do something but I don't know how, and I'm kind of like scared and maybe I feel a little uncomfortable doing it, and you just kick them in the butt to do it.
Yeah.
And that's what the 10-day tackle does.
Yeah.
I mean, that's perfect.
I'm just trying to think like it.
Dave of the North popping in.
Dave! Hi, Dave. Oh, poor Dave. This guy is like in the cold.
It's so hot here.
It was hot today, man. It was like 80 degrees here, straight up. It was so hot. And now I just think of you whenever it's hot. Oh, man. But yeah, I was like, for the 10-day tackle, I was thinking, is there a way to take, like, if Sharespark Media is the movement to educate and empower people to utilize digital media to achieve meaningful goals, what does that look like? I think the 10-day tackle is a great thing. And I've been heavily inspired by Rachel Hollis this year because I read her book and watched her documentary and everything. And, she has gone the conference event in person route to empower women. I like that. I've tried the online course and I like the online course, but it's missing the sense of community that the 10-day tackle has a lot more of.
Oh yeah, in spades.
Yeah. So I don't, it's not that I don't want to have Zero to YouTube Hero, but like, I mean, Patricia, if you're still there, you know what I'm talking about because you were there when I was like developing Zero to YouTube Hero, but like the course is fantastic. I'm super proud of it, but there's definitely no sense of like we're doing this together. So yeah. I appreciate that, Jasonberg. I saw food on your channel, instantly subbed. Oh, you are in for a treat. You are in for a treat. Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see.
I think the best thing to do is exactly what you're doing and just do it and just see where it goes, and then organically it will tell you what it needs to be. Or I think that's the best thing. Cat is just making it rain over here.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. I feel, if you want to ask a question about anything, feel free. Because I feel I want to return. So the only thing I think I would add is a mentorship component. Maybe prompts or suggestions at certain points. Yeah, you know what, David North? Let me tell you something.
We've been down this road.
Look it. I appreciate the feedback because I will definitely make a note of that. But here are 10 different Post-its that I made with Carissa during the entrepreneur retreat we went on, like a week ago. And these are 10 prompts, 10 different emails I was supposed to write up and send to you every single morning that I did not get around to, admittedly. So that's definitely something the next time I do this, I definitely think there should be an email every morning that like gives you some direction or some tip or something. But yeah, I didn't want to not do the challenge because I didn't have this ready.
Right.
So.
And I was just wanting you to do it.
I know he was just like, don't even wait. Do it today.
Like, start it today. Do it today.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, David the North, and yeah, I'm jealous of your 80 degrees.
Don't worry, it'll be much higher than that soon, and you probably won't be as jealous.
Yeah, you're not going to be jealous.
Of
That's the thing.
degrees.
It's going to be. I mean, on a good, nice day
in the summer,
it's like 103.
Oh, that'd be cool, like a refreshing.
Yeah,
day.
That's cool.
Like a chilly day.
Yeah, put on a jacket.
Yeah.
James and Mark, thanks, Kata, Heather, and Tom were a great source of inspiration for our channel, so definitely check out her vids. Vita.
Well, you put your Vita into your vids.
I'm in love with their vibe. Next time you run it, it takes time to build it all.
Yeah. You got to start somewhere.
For sure. James, what'll be nice for the next is you'll have examples. Yeah. Oh, 100%. I have a whole note of these observations I've made so far from watching everyone's videos, because I've watched every single one. But here's what I've written. Exploring one's creativity, discovering their voice, ownership, a sense of pride, confidence, willingness to take risks and experiment, taking time to reflect, and souvenirs to look back on.
To me, that's empowerment, right?
That's empowerment.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like you guys are getting out of the 10-day tackle. So that the next time I say, do you want to do it? Here's all the things you're going to get.
Yeah.
It's
true.
Yeah. So we'll see. David North, y'all are doing great. I actually forgot you meant to do that, but I'm glad you did it anyway. Yeah. So yeah, there you go. But I can't. Visualization 100K. So this was supposed to be act as if you already have 100,000 followers.
Nice.
Then this is day 1. Oh, this must have been day 10. But anyway, don't overthink it. Keep it simple.
Mm-hmm.
Then day 2, I was supposed to talk about the concept of a storyline, how beginning, middle, and end, how you kind of want to have an overarching theme, especially when it comes to videos. And then also how every video is a part of the overall storyline of your channel as a brand. See, this is why I couldn't write these, because they take so long. Getting more comfortable with yourself, talking about your why. Yeah. So everyone doesn't like watching themselves or hearing themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Building that comfort.
Right.
Then, this was the benefits of starting a YouTube channel, because I figured by day 4, everyone's like, what am I doing? Try going outside, out of your comfort zone.
James did that.
Yeah.
At the restaurant.
Such a great job. The numbers talk. It's not about the numbers, guys.
The numbers talk.
I hit 8,000 subscribers. And
you were like, I don't follow my numbers anymore. So I was like, I guess I'm not going to congratulate her.
I did not. I purposely didn't make a big deal out of it, because I was like, it's not about the numbers, man.
It's not, but it is. But it's not.
When I hit 10K, I will celebrate, but I don't check it. I don't want to know. I don't care.
I check 400 times a day.
I know he knows what is it, 3,972? He knows the number in real time.
Yeah.
Video production tips. Although honestly, they're all doing such a great job.
Yeah.
Minus Adoji's music, which I already told them about.
Jeez, put him on blast there.
I couldn't hear him. I wanted to understand what he was saying. Let's see, creative block and video ideas.
That's a good one.
Yeah. That's something I've got. I was like, what was I going to write for that? Because I'm still struggling.
Well, the best thing, here's what I can say for creative block for anyone who's stuck on day 5 is constraints are really important. If you give yourself some kind of constraint, like this video has to have no dialogue, this video has to be filmed and edited in under 2 hours, this video has to be shot only outside, whatever.
You will find a way to make something work.
Yeah, when we were working on the project last weekend for Mark's organization, that was my thing in terms of style. I was like, this video cannot have a handheld shot in it. Everything is tripod, slider, stabilized, not a handheld shot. And that helps to give yourself too much freedom is often limiting to creativity, which is very counterintuitive.
Yeah. Turning points resonate. Oh, I think this was when I was like, the turning points in your life are things that people can resonate with. So especially when you look back and you feel like you overcame something and all of a sudden you learned something where you saw things differently. those are things that I feel like people have really resonated with on my channel. So
Mm-hmm.
what am I missing?
Oh, James had a great idea where he said
Maybe a reaction video of you watching a vid here or there.
Yeah, where you react to their 10-day videos.
I know I was gonna do that on day 1. I forgot why I did it.
That'd be great. That'd be great.
I was gonna do a whole like download everyone's videos and make a montage out of it all. But then I got nervous because I was like, I'm ripping their videos, like I'm violating copyright. I don't know. I didn't get you guys' permission. Anyway, I'm overthinking. Martin, Dave, I totally would be checking it. Martin, hard to think over 106. Oh yeah. It's hard to like live.
James and Mark just upload a video. My life as a nonprofit professional. Do we get to finally find out what James does?
I know.
He's like Chandler. No one knows what he does.
Do you know what he does?
No. I have like this vague idea.
I'm only editing on mobile devices. I'm actually working on day 5 now. Good for you, Dave of the North. Gosh, I'm so proud. He's like editing on an iPad 2 or something, making it work. Making it work. Kyle, it's your tackle. Yeah, I love how everyone is like completely owned it. It's so like,
it's awesome.
I want to do this again, and I want more people to be a part of it because I mean, you guys are still doing it. That means you're getting something out of it. So let's spread the love. You know what I mean? Spoiler alert, you might be disappointed in the video.
Dang it, we're never going to find out what he does.
When we come there, we can talk about it. Yeah, you need to come visit. Kyle's all done on the iPhone. iMovie. Hey, 2.5 years I used iMovie. So there you go. Yep. Well, okay. I think we're gonna end this stream. Thanks for tuning in. It's been an hour. That's like it always ends up being way longer. But Tom is going away for 4 days, so I want to hang out with him, and he still has to pack and stuff. So we're gonna end it. But thanks for tuning in, guys. One thing that I've gotten out of doing my 10-day tackle is I miss doing live streams.
I used to do them all the time.
I used to do them once a week.
You used to do them more than that too, because it'd be anything. It'd be like, let's go get breakfast. You're like, let's go live. 3 hours.
We're gonna live stream this. Let's go live.
I would get so nervous.
I know you would get so nervous.
It's like people can see, like, you'd make me eat on camera, and I'd like lean out and be like chomp, 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 and then come back in.
I know.
Which is the opposite of James and Mark.
Anyway, so thanks for hanging out with us, guys. Give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already. And I encourage you, if you are participating in the 10-day tackle, awesome. If you're not, though, go check out the hashtag on YouTube, hashtag 10-day tackle, and see what everyone is creating. I mean, it's like, it's just, it's cool to see how different everyone is. And like, united by this thing.
It's very authentic.
Yes.
This is my favorite thing on YouTube.
Yeah. I mean, we need more of that. And these people are like, you know, you could tell that there's just effort there. And I love it. It's wholesome content, you know? It's so fun. So anyway, thanks so much. We'll catch you guys next time. Day 5, let's do it. Day 6 is tomorrow. Yay, yay, yay. Cool. Rock Entry. I'll be watching this hashtag after the stream ends. So cool what you're doing. Thank you, Rock Entry. All right. We'll catch you guys later. Bye.
Adios.